Today, ladies, we are going to burn those inner thighs. So get your Pilates ring out, and if you don't have one yet, I'm going to put a link at the bottom of the video so you can get one at a discount from my favorite brand. And these are incredible quality inner thigh rings. I use them for Pilates all the time. Today, our focus is thinking about slimming those thighs for summer. So get ready, we're gonna do some inner thigh along with a little bit of booty as an add-on and abdominals. So let's get started. First exercise, super basic. We're just gonna put the ring between the inner thighs, a few inches above the knees, arms by your side, heels pressing into the floor. You wanna make about a 90-degree angle between your ankles and your bum. So we're gonna do 20 reps of the hip bridge with an inner thigh squeeze. Let's go. Here we go for 1 and 2. Now you can do more. 3, you can do a whole other set. 4, but I like to start with 20. 5, 6, 7. Now I'm really squeezing hard at the top. And we've got 10 more. Make sure your hips come all the way up and you squeeze that booty hard. 8 more. 7, and focus on those inner thighs. 6, 5, I'm squeezing my butt cheeks as I get to the top.
Feel
3,
that burn.
oh yeah. 2, I feel it already.
Me too.
And 1. Now we're gonna hold it at the top. So get the hips up high enough where you're not arching your back, but you feel the engagement on the bum. And we're just gonna squeeze a little bit faster with the inner thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, hard as you can. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, keep lifting. 3, 4, 5, and harder. 6, 17, 18, 19. Now, ladies, hold. I want you squeezing those inner thighs as hard as you can. I'm pressing through the heels. And now we're going to drop the hips halfway, slowly, and lift. Now, this whole time, we're going to do 10 of these. I want you to keep squeezing as hard as you can. So we're at 3. Like you want to break that ring. 4.
Oh, my God.
Like it's your ex-boyfriend. 5.
Yes.
Crush it. 6. 7. That's his head. You're just going to squeeze it. 8. 9. Keep holding. And 10. Now one more set of 20 little inner thigh pulses. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lift up. 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, 19. Now a big hold. Now we're just going to hold it till you get a shake with those fries.
Oh my God.
Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze it harder.
Burn, burn, burn.
And then release.
Oh.
Isn't that one awesome?
Oh.
We're going to keep the ring between the inner thighs for this next exercise. So 2 inches above the knee. Feet are flat on the floor. And then we're going to slightly lift the toes up. And then we're going to extend one leg out. So I want my thighs to stay parallel here. And we're going to lift up with one leg, trying not to move the ring. 2. Keep your hands on the floor. It helps. 3. And 4. Now squeeze the ring. 5 every time you lift. 6. So the straight leg. 7 is pushing into the bent leg. 8. You feel that, Tata?
Oh, yeah.
9. One more. And 10. Change sides. So the other leg goes out and extends. We want to try to keep those thighs parallel and not let the ring drift up and down. Push your heel into the floor. Push the extended leg into the bent leg and lift for 10. 1. Compress. 2. 3. Give me a little 4 abdominal engagement there. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and done. So now we're going to do an exercise that's going to work the abdominals and inner thighs. So we're going to take the ring, we're going to put it between the ankles and hands under the butt. You can lift your head and shoulders or keep your head and shoulders down, whatever you like better. If your head and shoulders are up, you're going to engage more abdominals. If your head and shoulders are down, you got to really compress the abdomen, make sure your spine doesn't go up and down. And we're just going to press out and in, out and in. So my ring is going kind of off camera, but you can see Tata's right behind me.
I'll try to get it in there. Here we go.
Now the lower you do it, the harder it is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now you have to maintain as you feel that inner thigh engagement. So let's do 15 more. 1, I know it's a little extra. 2.
Jill's so generous.
3, yeah. 4, notice my butt staying down. 5, and let's do 10 more. 6, but it's okay if you want to be down here. Just make sure you're compressing the abdominals. And that's 9, 10, 5 more. And press out 1 and pull. 2 and pull. Try to hit the same level every time. And last one on this one. And now lift those legs up Now, it's a little easier to just go straight up vertical, but if you want to make it a little harder, you'll bring your legs out to a diagonal. So your choice. I'm going to tap my toes and reach out in a diagonal, and if that's too intense for your abdominals, and remember, you're controlling from your inner thighs, you can also lift straight up. So let's do 10 more of these. 1 and 2, pick your angle. I'm going to go lower, 3 to add challenge.
I'll show
And
it
4.
2 different ways.
Yeah, 5. Higher is a little easier. 6 and 7 and 8. Squeeze the tops of the thighs. 9 and 10. From here, we're just going to lift and lower. So lift up and lower down. You can move your hands under your butt, and once again, you can lift your head and shoulders on this if you like. And I'm just keeping that ring nice and even. And we're going to do 12 of these. So we've got 4 and lower. 5, and the slower you come down, the better. 6, you can come up fast. We're halfway, but come down slow. 7, 8, 4 more. 9, 10. Last 2.
Burn, baby, burn.
11. And 1 more. 12. Beautiful. So playing off that same position with the ring between the ankles and starting with tabletop position, controlling from the inner thighs and using those abdominals, we're going to reach out and turn the ring so one foot's over the other. Pull, and now the other way. Rotate. So let's do 12 of these. Here we go. Starting from tabletop, reach out and roll one leg over the other. And it's about a 45-degree angle. You can see that right on the camera. That's just about right. I'm rotating 45 degrees. I'm not letting my butt come off the mat. And there's 5, 6, halfway there, we're going to 12, 7, and 8, 4 more, 9, I know it's challenging, 10, don't get frustrated if you drop it. It takes a little bit of practice. You'll love it once you can do it. And 12. Let's take the ring out, and we're going to put our feet on the floor. We're going to take the ring behind us and give ourselves a little bit of a stretch. So just bring the arms up, roll, and if you can do a full Pilates roll up, here's where you'll do a full roll up, and then roll down. And if you can't roll all the way up, no problem if you have a bad back, just come to the tips of the shoulder blades. So either way, this is just giving us a little breather because we've been lying flat on our backs the whole time. And 1 more, roll up. Good. On your sides now. Old school time. If you're our age, you've done these before. You can take one leg over the bottom, or you can have that leg on the floor. So either way, I can have my knee down and my shin down, or you can rotate that knee up. Just going to lift the inner thigh and hold. So let's come up and down for 20. 1, high as you can. 2, not too fast. 3. On this one, we don't want to bounce. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. And 1, 2. That's easy, right? 13.
Easier than the
14.
ring.
15. That's why we did the ring first. 16 is the harder stuff. 17. 18. Try not to let the leg drop. 19. See, I'm holding it up in the air. 20. Now, we're going to lower that leg, and we're going to take the top leg out on a tabletop. So just imagine that that foot is at the same height as your hip or your shoulder. The bottom leg is going to come up to meet the top leg, and then down. So put this hand on the floor, shoulder over shoulder. Do not roll forward. Do not roll back. You're not getting a suntan. So your shoulder stays right vertical over the bottom one. So here we go for 20 lifts. On the bottom leg, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 20 is a lot. So if it's your first time doing this exercise, maybe just start off with 10, take a break, and then see if you can do a few more. We're going to do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4. This is real old school. 3, 2. Now stay there. Squeeze those inner thighs and flutter. 10, 9. Now I'm just counting seconds. 8, 7. Stay engaged here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest.
Whoa.
Okay, we're going to flip over to the other side. See you there in a second. So here we are on the other side. Pick the position. You can have that knee up and the foot down, or you can have the shin parallel to the floor. Extend the bottom leg in line with the rest of the body. Lift up as high as you can. Drop halfway down. 1, not all the way down. 2, 3. So the inner thighs are squeezing together. 4, 5, 6, 7. And careful not to get bouncy. 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure you've done these in your life before. This is old school. 4 more. 3, 2. Give it a squeeze. Okay, so release this leg. Take the top leg in line with your hip or your shoulder. Bring the bottom leg up 20 times to meet the top leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 more. And the good thing about this one is that after we did those exercises with the ring, we have 6 more. This really is a lot easier after doing the ring exercises.
I remember my mother doing these.
Oh, yeah. 3, they're old school.
Oh, yeah, really old
2,
school.
and hold. You'll feel that bottom leg really burning now. We're going to flutter counting to 10. 1, 2, I'm counting seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay elevated. 8, 9, and 10, and down. Now, I definitely like to do 3 sets of this sequence. So what I would recommend is now flipping back over and doing that first side and then this side again if you have the juice to do it. If not, just give yourself a break, come back in a day or 2, and try all these exercises again. All right, so I call this one the Wizard of Oz because it's a lot like Dorothy. We're going to be face down. Make sure you don't arch your back too far up. We want to keep your chest on the floor, but your head and chin can be elevated. We're going to have our legs slightly wider than the mat. We're going to lift our legs and tap our heels together and then come back down to the floor. So let's do 15. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4. So you should feel this in the butt. 5 and the inner thigh. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you're not too arched. 11, 12, 13, 14, and hold. We definitely don't want to feel this in the lower back. Now just click your heels together like Dorothy. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love this. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Build yourself up to doing 3 sets of 20 of all these exercises, and those thighs are going to look pretty good this spring or summer or wherever you're going on vacation, whenever you're wearing your next pair of shorts. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel because we've got all kinds of cool stuff for women over 40.
I love it. No more thunder thighs. Come on, girls.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for doing our inner thigh workout. Bye.